Good day and welcome back to Danish News Daily, the channel where royal visits are never just visits, and we always read between the very carefully written lines. Now, let us get one thing absolutely straight. When a king shows up at a military base in the middle of an Arctic sovereignty crisis, that is not a casual Tuesday. That is a statement. A declaration wrapped in a handshake, dressed in a royal jacket, and delivered with the kind of quiet authority that makes world leaders sit up a little straighter in their chairs. And that is precisely what King Frederik X did on day 2 of his solo Greenland trip, and we need to talk about every single moment of it. If this is your first time here on Danish News Daily, hit that subscribe button right now and smash that notification bell, because this story is moving fast and you absolutely cannot afford to miss a single development. So here is where we left things after day 1. Frederik had already toured Nuuk, connecting with young Greenlanders, sitting with students, and planting very deliberate seeds of warmth and cultural loyalty. He then stopped in at Royal Greenland headquarters, engaging with the economic heartbeat of the territory. Beautiful optics, deeply intentional. But then day 2 arrived, and the itinerary took a very different, very significant turn. Because Frederik made his way to Nuuk Harbour to meet with students enrolled in the Arctic Basic Training Program. And this, dear viewer, is precisely where the temperature dropped and the stakes rose dramatically. Now let us talk about what the Arctic Basic Training Program actually is, because this is absolutely not your average school excursion. These are young men and women being trained to operate in one of the most extreme and strategically vital environments on the planet, the Arctic, the very territory that United States President Donald Trump has been eyeing like the last biscuit on the plate. These trainees are Denmark's boots on the frozen ground, and Frederik did not just wave at them from a comfortable distance. He met them, he spoke with them, he looked them in the eye. And in doing so, he sent a message so clear it practically echoed across the ice. Denmark is here, Denmark is prepared, and Denmark is absolutely not going anywhere. But hold on, because it gets even more significant. After Nuuk Harbour, Frederik made his way to the Joint Arctic Command headquarters. Now, if the school visit on day 1 was the heart of this trip, and the harbor was the muscle, then the Joint Arctic Command is the spine. This is the nerve center of Denmark's entire Arctic military operation, the facility responsible for surveillance, sovereignty enforcement, and coordinating defense across one of the world's most contested regions. And the King of Denmark walked through its doors personally on day 2, with every camera in the world paying close attention. Think about what that image communicates to the rest of the world, to Washington, to Moscow, to Beijing. A king standing inside his nation's Arctic Military Command Center, surrounded by the very people who defend it. No press conference needed, no strongly worded diplomatic statement required. The image alone does the talking, and it speaks volumes that entire foreign policy departments could not match. Now here's the layer that makes this truly fascinating. Frederik is not just a symbolic figurehead playing dress-up in a military setting. This is a man with genuine, hard-earned military credentials. He has served in all 3 branches of the Danish armed forces, holds the rank of general and admiral, and completed some of the most grueling military training programs Denmark has to offer. So when he walks into the Joint Arctic Command on day 2 of this trip, the personnel there are not simply greeting their king. They are greeting someone who understands precisely what they do, respects what they do, and has done versions of it himself. That changes the energy in the room entirely. And that is the masterstroke of this entire Greenland trip. Every stop has been deliberate. Every handshake has carried real meaning. From the school to Royal Greenland on day 1, to the harbor and the command headquarters on day 2, Frederik has covered cultural, economic, and military ground in just 48 hours, painting a strikingly complete picture of Danish presence and Danish commitment to Greenland. Soft power and hard power blended together so seamlessly it looks utterly effortless. One king, 2 days, one Arctic command center, and a message the entire world just received loud and clear. Thank you so much for watching today. It truly means the world to all of us here at Danish News Daily.